think about that verse, I think about Christ and the joy set before him. And that was what compelled him to endure the cross. And as we take on this generosity challenge, as I take on this generosity challenge, I'm asking myself, what is my joy? My joy is the opportunity to see God work in my heart. My joy is the opportunity to see what God can do in my life as I surrender, actively surrender in faith to this challenge. When Rob challenged us to increase our giving by 1% of our income, I had to take a step back and ask myself, well, what is that? I began looking at my financial landscape. I looked at what I was spending, I looked at my statements, I looked at my credit card bills, and began looking at ways that I could make some adjustments. And as I've been thinking about, well, how do I do that practically? Practically, a lot of times I like to think about generosity and applying that in my life, similar to an exercise program. I'm not a big fan of exercising, though I know it's good for me. What I tend to think about when I think about exercising is the fact that it's gonna hurt. I participated in an extreme P90X exercise program called Insanity, and it was insane. And after I started the first 2 exercises, I was in so much pain. I was hurting in places that I didn't realize could hurt. But I knew that if I wanted to be healthy, I needed to keep going. And I'm so grateful that I got to do it with some friends, got it on the calendar, was on my schedule, and people asked about me if I didn't show up. And that was perfect. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he would do. And so I put that before me. That is the joy that I want to pursue as I consider giving. Though the challenge is in the financial area, I want to trust God that he can bear fruits in other arenas of my life. It's not so much that I'm trying to give to get, but rather I just want to believe that God is that good and believe that if I'm willing to give in the area of finances, that I can entrust that piece to the Lord and he will multiply those treasures in maybe ways I can't expect. Just like exercising, this challenge is going to require a commitment from me to show up and keep going even if I fail. It's going to require some friends checking in on me on how am I doing, not just in the giving but also in our heart. And it's going to take the work of the Holy Spirit as we seek him in prayer, as we depend on him to make those daily decisions in our finances. Only through the support of our community, the work of the Spirit, and also my personal commitment is this going to happen.